looked like it was the shape of a glass Coke bottle. So whenever I drink a rum and Coke, I always drink it out of Dolph Lundgren shaped receptacles. And it's so much fun. Good to see you, bees. Cheers to you too. Okay, I have a theory, says Doubt. Okay, what's your theory? I know it might sound crazy. Okay, I'm listening. Do you think that you're attracted to He-Man style dudes because they're just so different? No, I know I'm attracted to He-Man style dudes. So, for anyone who doesn't know, as a little girl, I was raised by my uncle. My uncle is a 6'3", jacked, ex-Army Special Forces captain. I believe he went to West Point. He was also a trained chef. But no, the man who raised me was a beast of a man. And that actually says a lot about the other hobbies that I have as well. I am a military brat raised by an Army Special Forces Green Beret. That's why I like the kind of guys I do. But that's not the only type I like. I have a whole variety of different styles of man. So I just watched a lot of Dolph Lundgren growing up. Straight up. My favorite movie that he was in was Showdown in Little Tokyo. Oh my god, he's fucking gorgeous. But no, I like all sorts of guys. I just specifically have... He's also a big nerd. So it's not just that he's like gorgeous. But I like Dolph Lundgren because he also has a master's degree in, I think, chemical engineering or something like that from MIT. That's why I like him. Kathy, did you see the final season of Picard? Beast, I did not, and everyone's yelling at me that I haven't seen it yet. I know. I'll watch it. I'll get to it. I just don't have any time. Between all of my hobbies, including Tinder dating and streaming, I don't have a lot of free time. But I'll get to it. I'll get to it soon. I've always found muscular people gross. I've always found them to be able to help me open kimchi jars. I don't only date muscular guys. If you guys saw the spectrum, maybe I should. No, I won't do that. I kind of want to have a montage of all the guys I've dated since I became single a year ago and just blur out their faces, and you can see all of the variety that there's a very vast variety of them. I will say, just being in Seattle, a lot of them happen to be burly, hairy dudes with beards who wear plaid shirts. There's just a lot of them here. I tried. I went through all of Tinder. Do you know how very few Asian guys there are? Being Asian American myself, I really am very comfortable around other Asian Americans. And so I was hoping to date more Asian American gentlemen, but I can't fucking find any. There's just not a lot of them in the area. And that, are nice and can put up with my craziness. Okay, there's a comfort thing there. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's what my uncle, it was very hard on us growing up. He is quite a difficult man. But, yeah, I felt very safe around him. No one ever fucked with us. My uncle, he's a good guy. So, that's just what I grew up. They always say, you kind of date your dad. Well, my dad sucks. So, I am attracted to people that are similar to the man who raised me that I have strong affection for. When Burks was drunk the other night, he said he was gatekeeping you because I was fixated on you. When Burks was drunk the other night, he said I was gatekeeping you because I was fixated on you. What does that even mean? No, Sean Luke, you can gatekeep me anytime you want. You keep the creepy ones at bay. I appreciate it. Yeah, there was some guy who was just fucking going weird on me, making me uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything because I was being polite. But Sean knows I do not appreciate getting incessantly hit on in a creepy way. If it's like, Kathy, you look nice today, that's fine. But when you start professing your undying love to me, that's creepy as shit, yo. So Sean Luke had to ban them. I think you should tell them you're my brother. Next time a new person comes into chat and they being fucking creepy as fuck, just tell them you're my protective older brother. What the fuck are they going to say then? Then they got to suck up to you. Oh, when Burks was drunk. I ain't judging. Burks, he's awesome. Black Sun, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome in. Nice to see you. we're theming today all thick foods based on the fact that today I was told that I'm too thick to date. Or no, he'll give me a shot, but in general, he's making an exception for me because usually he doesn't date girls as thick as me. So in honor of the dude we just chucked, Shy Guy, we're making thick foods to celebrate my thick ass because, yeah, we chucked him. We had to chuck him. That's not very nice to say to a lady. We didn't appreciate that. All right, ooh, good. We're doing so good on this. To be fair, I am too. There you go. LT says, you have to be known before you show up in chat with a line like, Kathy, I want your thick. Yes, exactly, LT. You gotta warm me up. You can't just come in and be like, you're the love of my life. Holy shit, my dream girl. Can you marry me? First of all, no. Oh my God. Do you guys know that's why I switched to Tinder over Hinge? Was I kept going on Hinge dates because I thought, oh, Tinder's just people trying to hook up. So I was like, I want a nice guy. So I went on Hinge. Fucking not kidding you. Everyone that I went on a date with knew I was fairly recently divorced, and all of them made the same joke. I'm talking like 4 dates in a row. They would be like, so should I just go get the engagement ring now? To a divorcee who just got her freedom back. They're like, you ready to get married? I was like, no, motherfucker. And so I had to get off Hinge because all the guys there are looking for their future wife, and yo, that ain't this girl. And so, yeah, I like the slow and steady. Like, let's be friends first, get warm up before we get to that point. Yes. Kathy doesn't cook her thighs long enough for me. Wait, Kathy doesn't cook her thighs long enough for me. What's wrong with how I cook my thighs? Motherfucker. Dude, if they're even judging by looks, yeet, that doesn't make a relationship. Exactly. And I'm not saying I'm looking for like a long-term ride or die, sail off into the sunset relationship, but I am looking for someone who is respectful and is nice and consistent. Like, I'm not saying I want to, I'm not really good at labels, but I'm not necessarily looking for someone to bring home and meet my parents, not shit like that, but like a nice guy. And yes, someone that I don't have a lot of free time because I have my kids full time. But if and when I do have free time, like when they're with their dad, then I would like someone that I could just watch zombie films with and eat sushi. Like, honestly, that's my dream date. But that would require them coming to my house, which means I got to be comfortable with them if I give them my personal address. But my dream date would literally just have them come over, watch zombie movies like Last of Us, and then order some sushi. Because I like the idea of eating raw flesh while watching zombies eat raw flesh. I don't know. There's something poetic about it. That would be my dream date. That's really all I'm looking for. Just someone nice who treats me well, calls me pretty, and will eat sushi with me while we watch zombie movies. That's all I care about. And that is so fucking hard to find. Yes, LT calling it, before you say really creepy stuff, please be a regular in chat. Or like at least be here a couple nights in a row before you start incessantly hitting on me. Yes, I no longer will, in general, that's the part I don't understand. Like, he said he really liked my personality. He said I made him laugh more than anyone else, which I take as a really nice compliment. And all that stuff he said, like, he really liked me. But then he had to go fucking say, oh, but you're not really my type because you're thicker than most of the girls I date, but I'll make an exception for you. Fuck that shit. What up, gang, gang? Exclamation point. Chris, what's up? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Doubt says, Lo, do you realize how few Asian guys there are? Is hilarious statement. Aren't Asians like the largest population on earth? Yes, they're just not on Tinder. I like my dark meat cooked 200 plus. Okay, Jean-Luc. Well, if you're ever in my kitchen, I will be sure to cook it that way for you. This chicken is going to be turned into orange chicken tomorrow. It's going to be hilarious. Wait, is that Mexican Coke? That's next level. Black Sun. We are drinking, I call them Dolph in Cokes. They're in honor of Dolph Lundgren, whose ex-girlfriend said his penis is shaped like a glass Coke bottle. So yes, it is a Mexican Coke. I put rum in it, and we call these Dolphin Cokes. because I like to drink my cocktails out of phallic-shaped receptacles similar to 80s and 90s action heroes body parts. Fuck that, dude. It's 2023 Ursulati. I know, right? I thought I was being overly sensitive because he kept saying, I'm not calling you fat. I'm not calling you fat. I'm not calling you fat. You're just thicker than most of the girls I date. And like, but I like your person. Like, I'm the chubby, funny, like, this has always been my life. I've always been the chubby, funny, nerdy girl. But I lost a lot of weight. And then I thought like I had grown past that. And the motherfucker poked that spot. And he's like, oh no, I'm still the chubby, nerdy, funny girl. He made an exception for me because I was funny and nice. But I'm still too thick to date him. Oh, the fat girl in me is crying. I was joking to my friends. I was like, I'm going to go and cry on my elliptical now. Or my treadmill. Yep. Yes, Ursulati, we chucked him, don't worry. Probably fair. Oh, hey, Nick, sorry, long time no see. Gang, giving all the love to Nick's bat with alcohol in it. Yes, that does have alcohol in it. Wait, does that mean I can hit on Kathy or hate on me? Hit or hate? I hate that I don't live closer to you so we can hang out more often. Boo, Kathy. I know. Get your ass up here, yo. Or I can come down and visit you sometime. I have so much fucking family in SoCal. I'll come visit you sometime. When I go and visit my family. I know, weird, gang. So, Lindsay and I were talking about you earlier. We're like, oh my god, fucking, if we all got together, it'd be hilarious. Is that Frank? What up, Frank? We taking out the trash today? Hell yeah, we taking out the trash. We chucked 3 guys today, I think. Did we chuck 3? 2 or 3? We were chucking 2 or 3 guys today. And we have 1 on deck. Yeah. I'll tell you all about the updated roster here in a second. Long time no see. Oh, hit on people. Yes. Yeah. If you're a regular in chat and you're not creepy, yes, you can politely, if it's in a funny way, hit on me, but not if it's creepy because then my mods will time your ass out. Speaking of chicken, what are you doing with the chicken tonight? Nick's bat, I'm going to brine it, and then tomorrow we're going to make orange chicken in honor of the motherfucker known as Orange Chicken, the guy who told me I inspired him to make orange chicken. Motherfucker, I'm Korean. And that's a fast food restaurant. That's not even Chinese. It's an American restaurant that is Chinese themed. But yeah, this chicken is going to be made into orange chicken. Because that shit's hilarious. I'm here for skateboards, gentlemen. Who has them? Skateboards. No one does. You lost weight but kept the boobs. Sounds like a win to me. I know, right? Apparently I still have too many curves for him, though. We taking out the trash? Hell yeah, we taking out the trash. We are chucking nice guy, or shy. What do we call him? Shy guy. We're chucking shy guy. He was a bit of a dick because he told me that he's hesitant to date me because I'm too thick to date. Or I'm thicker than the girls he usually dates. Basically, he called me fat. And so in honor of him and the time we spent and the fact that we have to part from him now, we are making thick-themed foods, exclamation point menu if you want to see the joke. And then we also are passing on Hodor, which there's nothing wrong with Hodor. He's a very nice guy. Just different dating styles. I think he's looking for something more serious. Something that involves a lot more emotional bandwidth than I can do. But he's a really nice guy. We're still friends. I think we might meet up at Comic-Con next year together. So yeah, he's a good guy. I think we're going to make cinnamon rolls in his honor later on. That's what chat picked out for him. I think he'll like them. I'll probably either meet up with him or something and drop them off because we're still friends. Hodor's nice. And then I think wasn't there one more guy? I feel like there's one more guy we chucked. And then Warhammer is back. He was on vacation. Warhammer's back. I have a date with him on Friday. And then we have a new guy called Radio Guy. Because he's on the radio for the past 15 years. And he lives within 2 miles of my house. Mr. Orange, you glad he's gone? Fuck yeah. Oh my god. That guy also never got a date. He made a racist comment on the second day of talking to me. So I chucked him fast. Cook the orange. Ooh, I like that idea. Oh, we need to get a meat grinder, then chuck that meat when we named for the dude who gets yeeted, and then grind that motherfucker up. We have a meat grinder. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate you. Yes, we do have a meat grinder, LT, and we can do that. I like this idea. Thank you, Frank. I love you. Mr. Orange Glad gone. Yes. Wow. Like eating flesh while watching zombie movies, just as long as it's not chilled monkey brains. Not to Indiana Jones. I guess you're good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Dude, I remember that scene. The chilled monkey brains from Indiana Jones. I remember that scene. That was Temple of Doom, right? Kalima. Didn't the Family Guy do a joke on that too? I remember the Family Guy reference to it. Lo mein is my favorite Korean dish. Oh my god, Sean Luke, you fucking troll. God damn you. Go put some hoisin sauce in your banh mi, motherfucker. I would like to offer this dude a 2x4 that he can take to the face since he's not about to like them. I know, right? What the fuck? In his defense, he is a gym rat. Like, he is very into physique. He does Olympic lifting. Like, he's a very fit motherfucker. And I actually thought, like, I was surprised he was talking to me because he's a little too pretty for me. Like, I think he's out of my league. And so the fact that he was talking to me, I was like, oh, really hot guy's talking to me. That's cool. But then he said shit like that. I was like, I don't care how fucking hot you are. That's just kind of douchey. So we had to chuck him. That's okay. Okay, chicken skins, go here. What are we going to do with all these chicken skins? Sean Luke, do you have a request for all the chicken skins? Thank you for the menu command. That is what we're doing today. Lols. Everyone knows Hot Wheels are more fun to play with on slopes. Thank you, gang. How do you say your name again? Automonia? Automonia. I'm gonna go with automonia. Monkey brains have prions in them that don't eat that. Not a virus, not a bacteria. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't eat raw brains. I would eat cooked brains though. I have eaten cooked brains. They're at the Hot Pot place in Bellevue. They have some sort of brains that you can eat. I went on a date there and it was really fun. Eating brains. Self-replicating. Good to know. Temple of Doom is why we have PG-13. Yeah. Though I will say for Indiana Jones, my favorite is Last Crusade. Fucking Sean Connery. Love me some Sean Connery. When I said I wouldn't date anyone that was over 50, I make the exception. Back in the day, rest in peace, I would make an exception for Sean Connery. Self-replicating. Using a clue by four. Nick's bet. Clue by four. Thank you. Personally, I prefer Peking duck when dining at a fine. You guys are just fucking with me now. You guys. My chat is a bunch of trolls. You're a bunch of trolls. Dowd says, I believe Country Games is considered to be the most racist part of Indiana Jones series. Country Games? I don't remember that one. He thick, all right. He thick-headed. Yeah, he thick-headed. He was not very smart. I had just agreed to go on a date with him. That's the funny part. We took a month to finally get our schedules lined up where we could plan a date. This morning, we finally got a date on the calendar, and then he went and said that stupid shit. And I was like, well, now we don't have a date on the calendar. Yeah. Chicken chips. Ooh, I like the idea of chicken chips. You want to deep fry these bitches? Deep fried chicken skins. One time I did a bunch of keto-friendly tacos, and I think I made the taco tortilla part was chicken skins. It was pretty fun, actually. Being fit doesn't excuse her from being an asshole. Thank you, gang. Yeah, I honestly thought it was me. I thought I was being too sensitive, because I was like, you're right. I am curvy, so... Because he said, please don't be offended when I say this, which... As soon as someone says that, you know, and then he's like, you're thicker than my usual type or something like that. And at first I didn't want to get offended because I was like, okay, he's being honest and he's not lying. Like, I am curvy, so okay. But just not cool. Not cool. A who by four? Yeah. Sounds like he was trying to neg you or something. Shrug. His loss for being a tool. Yep. Yeah, actually, that was something he did a lot. he was definitely the kind of guy who like teased me like a boy. I make the joke earlier, but like pulling, like one of those boys on the playground who pulls your pigtails. That's kind of like his style of flirting, which don't get me wrong, I'm down for hair pulling, but not in that sense. Moving on. Fry them, duh! Exclamation point, hoisin! What the fuck? That is not a Korean food, neither is orange chicken or hoisin. Oh my god, Chunlook, I love the new command. Thank you. Exclamation point, hoisin. It's not a Korean food, neither is orange chicken or hoisin. Don't get me wrong. A lot of us Asian Americans love all sorts of like Asian food. Vietnamese, Thai, Japanese, Korean, all different types of Chinese cuisine, because there are very distinct regions of China that all have very different cuisines. So to say you like Chinese food means nothing. Which part of China? So yeah, we all like all other foods, but it gets a little racist when you mix them up. And you're like, oh yeah, Asian food, it's all the same. No, fucking isn't. Our chicken skin, make chips, yes. Rice plant. I think we're going to do... But what should we serve it with? Do you want to make like a guacamole? Or like what the fuck? What do we put? Oh, kimchi? Let's just fucking put kimchi on it. Fried chicken skins with kimchi. That sounds good. Have you seen Sean Connery interview with Barbara Walters where he talks about smacking? No, I did not hear that, Automonia. That sounds terrible. You can deep fry them or bake them in the oven. I like the idea of deep frying them or using the air fryer, which might actually not be good for the air fryer. Might be too oily. But yeah, I like this idea.